Hey, what's up? Marc, Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, Vann. I'm gonna stop training with Vann for another 12 weeks. Cause as lean as I am for 17 weeks out, this motherfucker is disgustingly shredded. He just makes me. He just makes me absolutely fucking fat looking. No matter how lean I get, I just look fat. I know in another 6 weeks, 5 weeks, we'll be on the same playing field as far as leanness. But right now, no matter what gains I make, he takes off his shirt and looks like, somebody fucking ripped the skin off of someone. I'm just looking at an anatomy chart. Oh, by the way, that's 315 on shoulder press. And look, haters, look, I'm sitting straight up. Ain't no arch in my back. Talking shit. Anyway, speaking of shit talking, guys, I hate doing this. But look, I come from a background where if I have something that's a trigger, I remove it. And right now I'm starting to the haters are getting to me. Y'all got to me, man. My last posing video, some of the comments in there about my blocky waist. I know it's part of the game, keep it up, this and that. Well, part of my deal with that is I used to read and respond to comments. And I'm no longer going to do that, guys. By the way, man, there's a hell of a superset going light here, 15 reps of each. I'm no longer reading comments on YouTube. I might pop in here and there. But if you guys have a question, I'll answer all of your questions. YouTube's always been a real inefficient way to get them to me. Marc at TigerFitness.com. That's M-A-R-C at TigerFitness.com. I'll get back to every single email. Just give me usually 24 hours, sometimes up to a week, depending on my workload. And that's pretty much that. So I apologize. But, man, these haters are ruthless. What they say is just not only untrue and stupid. This one guy criticized me for having a back too wide. I never heard that before in my life. They're just starting to reach for shit. And as I get into the depths of prep, when every weak point is criticized by myself and by John and by Vann and by my trusted, comrades in this sport, Sean Torbati, I send them my pictures and updates. Last thing I need is for a group of haters messing with my head. So I apologize, and again, email me for any questions. And I got to say, man, as a guy who doesn't even like the Jets, I'm in tears, man. Look, I'm a Tebow fan. I like me some Tim Tebow. Look at this shredded fuck. Damn. I love Tim Tebow. I like his work ethic. Front raises. Yeah. I love Tim Tebow. This man has gotten screwed, man. The reason Rex Ryan ain't letting him start that last game, there's no reason. It's not like they're going to make the playoffs. First they had Sanchez, hasn't had a good year since 2 years ago. And then they brought in McElroy? The hell, wasn't he the son's name on the Jetsons? Dude's just, look, McElroy would probably turn out to be a great quarterback. Right now you got a dude who's never lost in his life. He was great in high school, championship, Heisman winner in college. Then the 1 year in the NFL, he takes a team to the playoffs, beats the Steelers in the playoffs. And now this idiot Rex Ryan ain't even playing him? Dude, Rex, someone needs to fire this old guy. They get these stupid fossil coaches in there. I guess someone like Tomlin for the Steelers comes in and just wrecks shit after Cowher left. And Cowher was great. So, look, I'm just saying, I like me some Tim Tebow. I'm Tebow Mania. I'm starting a new Jews for Tebow fan club. And note about my life, man, it's almost time. It's almost time. On the night of January 18th, my wife and I are going into the hospital. A little bit too much weight for that bench to support me there. My wife and I these are those lean and laterals. My wife and I go into the hospital on the night of January 18th to deliver our baby the morning of January 19th. If all goes well, we're getting induced because Katie is Group B strep positive, which just means she has to be on antibiotics beforehand. She had it with Thomas. It's not a big deal. It's not anything it's not anything bad if you take care of it. That's what we're doing. So I'll be a new father on January 19th, guys. Very big moment in my life. Also, guest posing updates, March 23rd, Plattsburgh, New York. Also, another show on April 13th. I might be guest posing at the NPC in Indiana. That's going to be a hell of a fun show. I'll have more details on that as time goes on. Just heard of this last week. Just heard of this last week. And it's just, it'll be awesome to do too. But the problem is I have to come up with 2 routines. So, anyway, even Vann's making this thing move. Vann is just, dude, you guys got to go to Bro Fitness Channel, youtube.com/Bro Fitness Channel, and see how absolutely shredded he is. See, I had to spot him on this and step on it. Make sure it didn't move. But anywho, Vann's doing his set now. Vann is 7 weeks out, and I'm 17 weeks out. He's at the point now where every little bit counts. He's etching it in. He's bringing in the nastiness. John and I expect, well, John does, I agree with him, expect him to be in stage shape 3 weeks out. Stage shape meaning that he's ready. He can walk on stage any second of any day. There's no peaking that takes place. He's done peak, brah. So Vann's doing his thing, and let's see what else is going on in the world of everything. TigerFitness.com moving into their new big warehouse next week. And next year, MTS Nutrition will be available worldwide, meaning, here we go. These are shrugs. This is the hammer strength shrug machine. Do it seating or standing. I prefer standing. Look at them veins. Look at that one big vein coming from Vann. Remember, we training at like 5:30 a.m., guys. So it's not like he's had a ton of carbs. It's just natural leanness right there. There ain't much pump going on with the food we've had so far. Here we go. I'm starting to get a little shred going on there too. Man, people are right though, man. The haters, my head is too small for my body. Here, we actually split up at this point. I had arms, and I actually do rear delts on back day. And Vann had some rear delts to do. So Vann's doing his rear delts. Vann, remember, he's going in to get some cortisone done on his pinched nerve in his back. His sack joint's all fucked up. I keep talking about Vann, and his sack is all fucked up. He's got a deformed sack. That man's sack is all lopsided and shit. He's finally getting it fixed. He's going in and getting that sack joint injected with cortisone. So yeah, I guess it is a steroid injection. Congratulations on coming to the dark side, Vann. It's about damn time. Too bad he's taking prednisone and cortisol, the two opposite of steroids. Vann, your doctors fuck you up. Go to an HRT doc. HRT. Now I'm just playing. Vann don't need no HRT. Look at him now. He's like, you ever see that exhibit with the, like, what was that shit called? With the dead bodies? And it was like the bones and he looks like that right now. Dude, videos don't do him justice on how shredded this man is. Man, he's looking good. Anyway, these are dumbbell extensions. We split up a little, but I joined him for here. Saw me do the little curls on my favorite old school curl machine, the homemade motherfucker right there. Here we go. I'm doing these tricep press downs. I've been doing a lot of pre-workouts. This workout, I actually, I was working out with the, and what I take? I took P3, HPN P3, stacked with Jekyll. Pro set. Look at Vann can't stop lift up his shirt. He lifts up his shirt box. Counted 17 fucking times during the workout, trying to make me look fat. I'm gonna punch him in his face. Man. Okay, then I had P3 stacked with Jekyll. During training, I had the Cellucor BCAA mixed with some Carbolic. Had my carbs during training. Pre-workout being that we train at 5:30, I have 2 scoops of MTS Nutrition Whey, and I'm out the door. Literally, I get up at 4:30. I'm at the gym by about 5:30. Check a couple emails. Finishing off with my itty-bitty triceps. But I don't have to care anymore. Why? I ain't reading comments. Guys, email me. I'm telling you, man. It started to get to me, man. The haters got on their job, and they just got to the point where I'm not willing to read my comments to respond to people anymore. Sorry. I'm going to read other people's comments, though. Still going to comment on Chris Jones, Matt Ogus, TMW, all those guys, Campbell, Fusaro, all those guys getting it on. Of course, Vann's channel. People are a lot nicer there. It seems like I have really violent haters this time of the year. Anyway, we're finishing off some hammer strength preacher curls. We weren't really heavy. We went up to the equivalent of, I believe, 2 plates and a quarter on this, and we're going to get it on. Man, get it on. That's right. Now, Vann and I ain't having sex together. Vann only has sex with people he's related to. Anyway, finishing it off. It's almost time. 17 weeks out. I'm taking every workout seriously. From legs to arms to back, it doesn't matter. Because this is game time. 17 weeks out, getting my pro card. Some may think it's funny, but this is not a game!